Go further? It's a cool part. I think we should. What is it? It's what is it? Something like that. I want to show you it. It's cool. Let me slow it down if I can remember it. I wasn't gonna show you this. Yeah, we're gonna do all of that stuff. All right, Tesla with Edison's Medicine. I remember when this came out, man, because what was the first one? That had Modern Day Cowboy. I think this was on the album after that, which was I think called Edison's Medicine. They were just kicking butt, man. Tesla just wrote good songs. I kind of wish they would have become even more popular, but the Seattle scene changed that, if you pick up what I'm putting down here. I do want to tell you guys who requested it, and it is Justin Ring. And I think you made this one a while back. It's a standard tuning. And one of the rhythms reminds me of Young and Wasted from Kiss off the Lick It Up album. I'll tell you about that in a second. So he starts with a slide. I like to show all the little things too. Go up to around fret 17 on the E, middle finger, and just slide it to around fret 7 or 6. You don't want to hear the stop point, so you just stick your hand over the strings when you get around those frets. Okay? And he goes up to tempo. It's a little chromatic-ish thing. 5E. And you're going to do two hammer-ons, a double hammer-on to 6 and 7, 5A, 6E hammer to 7, 5 pick on the A and hammer to 6 and 7, 5D, 6A hammer to 7, and then 5D hammer to 6 and 7. So once you get the concept on the E and A, it's the same on the other sets of two strings. And I'm glad they're tuned standard so I can show the whammy part here. We're gonna go. Oops. I'll show you that part in a second. 12th fret G. And you want to press the bar down a little bit. Not to where they're doing that, but you know, until they start to get too slinky. And just hammer 12th fret. And as soon as you do it, bring it up the bar back to regular pitch. Hammer to 14 and pull off back to 12. And then push the bar down again after you pull off to 12. Same thing here. 9th fret G. You're going to hammer to 12, pull off back to 9. Started with the bar pushed down first, and then hammer that 9. See what I'm doing there? Don't push the bar all the way down. And different tremolo systems are set up different. They got springs in the back. And then the next one is 6th fret. You do the same thing. You're going to hammer to 9, pull off back to 6, and then pull that 6 off to an open and do a full whammy bar dive off that open G string. and that would sound like this. Then push the bar down again. Stuff's tricky if you're not used to using a whammy. I love whammy bar stuff, man. I was a big Brad Gillis fan who used whammy all the time. Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen. And pick the natural harmonics on 5th fret on the D and G. You know, while the bar is halfway down. And then slowly pull the bar up. And actually, if you have a cutaway where you can pull up, Tesla's actually pulling up past it. Okay? So you end up having... Okay? And I think they go back down with it. And then this is the rhythm that reminds me of Young and Wasted from Kiss. So open A, it's all single string stuff here, for the most part. 2 times, and then 3rd fret A, pull off to an open, and then go down up on the open A after that. Or however you want to pick it, as long as the beat of it's right. So after you pull off, you're going to go down, up, down, or up, down, up, however you feel that. And then 3A, pull off to the open A twice. And you're going to repeat that. And then as the song progresses in this section, there's little things that get added. And one of them is this, watch. Guitar keeps coming unplugged, what the heck's wrong? 5A, bar it with your index and hammer onto the 7th fret, A and D. Little tricky if you're not used to hammering. If you're used to hammering on one string, which is normally how it's done, at least 75% of the time, this is a little trickier. So you're hammering 2 with a bar. And then bar the 5th fret D and G. And then 7D, pull off to 5. And then 7A. I would upstroke that 5th fret D and G if you really want to get this up to tempo. Now it cuts in that part. It's like after that, okay? Down, 3A, pull off, 3A open, and then down, up, and then you throw this in. And that alternates between that and going. So I'll show you that little one too. You're gonna have to listen to the song, but you'll hear it. It stands out clear as day. So open on the A, 3rd fret A, pull off to the open, and then down, up, down on the A, and then a power chord, 1A and 3D. So every other time it goes back and forth between that, which I'm gonna call like the fill-in riff. Be the and the. It'll end off on that. There's an 8 count. If you listen close, you'll hear the hi-hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, snare. And then this part, kind of Zeppelin-y sounding thing. Or Def Leppard-ish. So 5D, 2G, bar that. Strings 3 through 1. The 1 won't matter, but you're going to want to bar it. And then go 2B. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4 on strings 4, 3, and 2. Then palm mute the D right where it sits. Palm mute the G where it sits. And then hit the B string, no palm muting. No palm muting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5D, and then 2nd fret G and B. That's why I want you to bar that. And go 3 times. So 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐿9, 3A, 2D, open G, and 3B. Kind of mute out the high E and the low E, or don't hit them. 4 times. And then, really cool part, 4A, 2D. It's an inverted power chord basically. Flipped over power chord. Go palm mute A, palm mute D, and then open G, no palm mute it. So, and then do the same thing, but go to the 3rd fret on the A string. So you have, then you just start it over. And then, so at the end of the 4th time, here's the last one. Up to the 𝐂𝐒𝐿9, 4 times. Then you'll slide from the E string to around fret 3 or 2. 1A, 3D, 3A. Okay, so let me show you what's happening there. This is probably one of my favorite parts. So I'm glad I showed it to you guys. 2D, 5G. I call these flatted power chords. Go strings 5 and 4 palm muted. And then hit the G without palm muting it. Then, make sure you're using 1st and pinky. Then go middle finger 3E. You're going to do the same thing, except we're skipping the A string now. Palm mute string 6. Hit the D string palm muted, and then the G string no palm muted. So, and then go 2E, 4D, 5G. Same strings as the last one. Palm mute string 6, 4, and then not the string 3. So, and then go 3D, 5G, palm muted. Or no, palm mute the D, not the G, and then palm mute the D again. So it's... And then 2D and open E palm muted. So... I don't even think you palm mute the low E on that one. Yeah, don't palm mute that low E. And then the 2nd time you start it over. Up to there. 3D, 5G, 3D. Just like last time. And then power chord open A, 2nd fret, or open E, 2nd fret A. And then D major, you'll go 2G, 3B. And hit strings like 5, 4, 3, 2. So, that's such a killer riff, man. In a weird way, it reminds me of Randy Rhoads even. So that's Tesla with Edison's Medicine, per request of Justin Ring. Tuned standard, man. Live, they probably tuned flat. I don't know. I didn't check. I usually go for the studio versions on these songs. If you have questions, let me know. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Once you do that, send me your favorite songs, man. I'll pick out most of the parts for you for free. And it'll be accurate the way these bands are doing it. My website's rockinguitarlessons.com. And that's coming soon. $25 a month will get you in. It moves really slow, as it should. Really long lessons on there. 25, 30-minute lessons. Even longer than that on some of them. That's coming soon. I hope to see you guys there as well. rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com if you want to email me or hit me up at my YouTube inbox or in the comment section. You know how it go. You know how it go. Alright? And then if you really want to get the fastest results and you can fit it in your budget, hit me up on Skype. My Skype name is Rockin Guitar Lessons for some private lessons. This is what I do. Since 1992, this is what I do. Since 1992, you know this is what I do. They're $50 an hour, guys, or $25 for a half hour. And don't add me on Skype unless you're going to be doing lessons. Once you add me, because I'll accept the request initially, and then if I don't hear from you, I'll say, are you interested in Skype lessons? If I don't hear back in a week or so, I'll have to delete you, because it's easier for me to keep track of my Skype students if I know they're all taking lessons on my Skype. That's all I use Skype for, is my teaching. So thanks guys. My PayPal email, tbxpunk@aol.com if you'd like to make a donation to this channel. They're much appreciated. They don't happen. It doesn't happen a lot. When it does, thank you guys. I do appreciate the support. And if you can't, I still love you. Just not as much. Just kidding. But there's things you can do, you know. Take my videos, put them on your Facebook wall, put them on your friend's Facebook wall, spread them through YouTube. Tell people about me, Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com, and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. Thanks a lot, guys. Also, Landik will probably really like this one, and Lisa. And probably Sir Fornication Rectum, Brent, who we're doing our first Skype lesson tonight. So, alright, I'm out of here. I'll play this on the outro for you. Peace to all of you, and we'll talk to you later. Backwards.